Yeah.
And I like that speech. Really good, and I like the speech. Yeah.
Yesterday when you went to hospital, you ate your 6 slices.
No.
Yeah?
And I had a rest today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had a rest today.
And then the cake I gave you, you had a snowball.
Yeah, I had the snow.
And there was another cake there.
Yeah, I dropped all over Austin to clean up. I told her I apologized to her.
So now,
No, Shayna.
when you had home.
Yes, that was this night. I told Shayna sorry.
Where
for
you
giving
ate it there?
Yeah, she said, don't worry. You not give me what. Don't do anything else to do. She swept. She cleaned that. Cause no, I didn't. There was a black thing in the sink. Black tea thing. That's why the ants were flowing around there.
Oh, it was the grapes I was washing.
Mm.
And then she helped you, she cleaned up.
Yeah, she washed all the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. What a great girl. A good girl. That's my girl also. Yeah, to sugar.
Honor X9D.
Once you get the milk. Sit the tip on it first. Yeah.
It's the new year and we
That's why I always like in the air. How's it? Your tea. How's it?
She was a bright, successful
Okay.
woman who seemed to have it all. She had a good career. She owned her home.
She was very well educated, very sophisticated, and she was very well respected
we've just moved into a new home, so I've
She's
been.
so blinded by love that she couldn't see the trouble headed her way.
She disappeared. No one heard anything. No one did anything.
There was no indication of violent struggle. He adamantly did not feel anything.
The case was told
Hai.
It's early afternoon when Grandma Butler and her grandson, Jackson Sloan, pull up outside the Washington, D.C. home of Donna's daughter, 47-year-old Pamela Butler.
Pamela Butler lives near Colorado, from Northwest DC, predominantly African American, upscale. A lot of beautiful manicured lawns, flowers, very nice, pristine neighborhood.
But Pamela's mother hasn't dropped by to smell the roses.
Pam had spoke with her mother prior. They had arranged for them to take her out on Valentine's Day. That never occurred.
This is not right. Pam don't understand your she's wrong about when she did your thing.
After 3 days, no one
Even
from her dad,
Shannon's wife
Donna
was
Butler took
there.
her home.
My mother got in touch with contact and they
Yeesh.
got together and they go up to my sister's house.
Jackson had
That's how the cool people coming together. Mm.
When Pamela was inside the door, Pamela left herself in. Pamela's family found another mystery.
Something is wrong, but I can't figure it out. I just think it's a little bad.
Growing up, Pamela Butler was always dependable and organized.
She was like a mother to the other children. She was sick. And then also, she took the daddy in at the same time of the night.
She was the one that she kept it going when things were going on.
Pam was also determined to
It's the
excel
new
in
year.
everything she did.
Pam
No problem.
was self-sufficient in life.
Well, wait, I'm coming on you, but.
Okay.
The best of the best. So she just wanted to be her own person, make her own calls. She was interested from an early age in computers.
In the early 90s, Pam earned a bachelor's degree in information technology.
That's when Pam was getting into the computer field. That was kind of learned by medicine young, and mostly right now. So that speaks volumes about what kind of person she was. That didn't faze her at all. Something that she wanted to do, something that she liked to do, she just jumped right in and was free to do it.
After receiving her undergrad degree, Pam obtained a master's in public administration from American University.
After grad school, she landed a job with the Environmental Protection Agency in their IT department.
She was very well respected within the EPA. She worked hard, but she did it herself.
So while Pamela ramped up academic and professional
But they let themselves down. It only led to a series of dead-end questions and puzzles.
She had some files that she was working on, and they were left out on the floor and not filed away. And if you know Pam, that's a no.
Pam was what I would describe as OCD, and her house was always in its proper order. Everything was where it was supposed to be in its place. In the bedroom, Pamela's family finds another mystery.
They were stripped down to the max. But they had not made this one I got emotional when I said, something is wrong, but I can't figure out. I just don't think it was so hard.
Growing up, Pamela Butler was always dependable and organized. She was like a mother to the other students. She was sick.
And also, because they got in at the same time when I was
She was the one that she took the door when things were going on.
Pamela confided in the strides in everything she did.
Wanted to be self-sufficient. She wanted the best of the best. So she just wanted to be her own person, make her own phone. She was
interested from an early age in computers.
In the early 90s, Pam earned a bachelor's degree in information technology.
That's when Pam was getting into the computer field.
that was and also speaks volume about what was
It's the new year and we've just moved into a new
job with the
home.
Environmental Protection Agency in their IT department.
She was very well respected within the EPA.
She worked hard, but she did it herself.
But while Pamela racked up academic and professional achievements, she wasn't quite as successful in love.
She did enjoy a brief marriage to a man named Michael in the mid-1990s.
The guy that she married, he was an extremely nice guy. He just didn't work out.
When she told me and told me, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a real happiness. She wanted to move up. And if another position came up, she always wanted to keep on moving. Keep on moving. She always went for it.
Pamela wasn't all work, though.
She partied also. I don't think it was a week that went by that you wouldn't find her at some club because she loved him.
She grew up for a young single woman in Mississippi.
Furthermore, but by the year 2000, Pam could easily afford a home in DC's Common Valley neighborhood.
She owned her own house by herself, not with a husband, boyfriend, no. She did that herself.
At the end of the year, the lady that took her, she had done most things.
She spent thousands of dollars fixing that house up.
Not that she had to worry about it in DC's booming housing market.
That house more than tripled itself in value in a short period of time.
Pam made a great decision in buying a house in that area of DC.
Pam splurged on other purchases too.
She had 2 high-end cars, one a Jaguar, one a Mercedes.
Pam wasn't trying to outdo anybody or look better than anybody. She just enjoyed her
Because she was Pam, and independent, she was always looking at new businesses. They had a very close relationship. She really looked out for him.
Then in September of 2008, Pam finally found someone she could share her life with on a more intimate level.
She decided to go on a online dating service, and that's when she met Jose Rodriguez Cruz.
DC's an active city, plenty of opportunity to date, but not necessarily the quality of the type of person that you're looking for.
He was kind of buff looking guy, very attractive to a lot of women who saw him.
They completely hit it off.
She was just head over heels.
Like Pamela, Jose had worked hard to achieve his goals.
He was born in Puerto Rico, then moved to New York, enlisted in the military at the age of 17. Man was in the military for 7 years.
He said when he was in the military, he was in special ops.
He was moved for
is brief time, but has been single for a while.
After he was discharged, he held a number of jobs. Security guard, he actually worked for the District of Columbia
And really just checked all the boxes of what Pam was looking for. The relationship is turning very serious for her.
He explained to me how much he cared about Pam, how much he loved her, and I think she loved him.
As Pamela and Jose grew closer, her relationship with her nephew soured.
Excuse me.
Now,
What you made? Pam was very meticulous in how she kept her home.
You were almost afraid to sit down just because everything was such in perfect order. Everyone, by all accounts, said Pam was very demanding.
him and Pam would go back and forth, and after a while, she just kind of got tired of it, and she kind of clamped down on him.
You don't like the way I run my house, then go find somewhere else to live.
Pam at one point asked him to go ahead and move out of the house.
With nephew Jackson out of the house, Pam and Jose took their relationship to the next level.
After a couple months, Jose is practically living at Pamela's house, although he still has an apartment on his own in Alexandria, Virginia.
By February of 2009, the happy couple was looking forward to celebrating their first Valentine's Day together.
So what would you like to do for Valentine's Day? You know, take you somewhere special. He told me he had seen her, that they had broken up.
You freak!
Sir, the power breakfast. Okay, deal. Cocoa Pops? Yes, this is the power breakfast. Want vitamins, fiber, and energy? Kellogg's Cocoa Pops.
Your mother's love is with you.
I like the
wherever
Cocoa
you go.
Pops there,
It starts
upstairs.
with little moments of
Yeah.
courage to
Power
stepping out
breakfast.
with confidence.
I
Stay
like
soft with
porridge. I
100
never
days
used
of
to
freshness.
dislike it.
Our new 3D technology locks in fragrance and
Porridge
neutralizes
has a
malodor.
bittersweet taste, sweet aroma, sweetness.
Wait. Did you see that shine on my hair? Shine starts with LV Glycolic Gloss by L'Oreal Paris with
Or
glycolic
did the
acid.
thing
When
just
my
go
hair
away?
shines, I shine. They're worth it.
When it's laundry day and you're in a tank top at a table with 20 other charismatic people.
In February of 2009, it looked as if 47-year-old Pamela Butler had finally found her missing piece when she fell in love with 43-year-old Jose Rodriguez Cruz.
She was really focused on herself, didn't need a man to be successful. But she thought this man was vulnerable until someone was driven, career-oriented.
If I had to pick somebody for her, I probably would pick her. She had myself.
He sent her flowers at work. He sent her cards where he would write poetry.
But now, Pam's relationship with Jose appears to be over.
I called Jose and I asked him about Pam. He told me that him and Pam had broken up.
Jose tells Dick that he was at Pamela's house on February 13th, because that's the night that Pamela broke off with him.
He was telling me, but it was exactly what I told him. When he called me, it looked like it had been a fight when he was in the house.
However, Pamela's family does notice something unusual.
My mother said that the window
Never was she open her window.
Raise the shades, too.
Pam had these that you can lift from the bottom or you can lower them from the top. She would lower them from the top. And those shades could lift up from the top.
Again, yeah, I got that clear from Bob. Because if you're driving on that side of the house, you'll see everything. Or if you're walking downstairs, there's just a security.
When we looked at the field building and the
It really doesn't have a value taken from the house.
Police were puzzled puzzled as Pamela's family is. We knew this wasn't a random robbery of a home. It's because Pam would have been inside.
We told them Pam wasn't together. They broke it up.
Locked in the room was Jose on the night before they realized that Pamela's mother had been dead.
As far as the family knew, as of February 14th, Jose and Pam were still together.
Another small discovery inside the house suggests the relationship had in fact run its course.
And the tragedy Valentine's Day card from Jose to Pamela. This potentially backs up Jose's story that Pamela did break things off with him the night before Valentine's.
Next thing Jordan explained was touching with Pamela.
The family began reaching out So it's at that point that they make a missing persons report with the Metropolitan Police Department.
With Pamela's disappearance and the official missing persons case, detectives arrived and sat down with the mother Donna to get up to speed.
It was 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I went to sleep. When I called her on Sunday, nobody around.
She continued calling for the next 2 days. Her parents were very happy.
My mother called me. You know, this house was extremely long weekend. They just having a good time. They don't just let it go.
And her boyfriend Jose was broken up.
It makes you wonder if you're right.
Unsure whether or not Jose had access to Pamela's phone, but she knew Pamela was. Her grandson, George.
They had lived a period of time where they need to when they had fully and on the pen. So one of the things that was
Investigators learned immediately there was a red flag.
There were risks, there was and kick him out.
that's something you have to something that detectives drilled down on to see whether her nephew could have perhaps had something to do with Pam's disappearance.
However, Jim told you had anything to do with it.
If you don't believe me, you can
Pam was one of those safety conscious individuals who believed that had a campus.
I can still understand the fact that when you just put one made or another degree of safety. Detectives immediately switched gears and worked to access Pamela's security footage.
There was a pretty decent system to be able to pick up anything that was necessary.
Detectives scoured the security footage from Thursday, February 10th through Monday, February 16th.
When we began to review the surveillance footage from Pam's security system, we felt that was really trouble.
According to surveillance footage, you can see Pamela and Jose entering the house together on Thursday night. On Friday, Jose is seen leaving the house for work. Pamela is not seen leaving.
The only glimpse we get of Pamela on the 13th is when the front door seems to open from the inside, and Arm reaches out to pick up the mat, and then that hand sort of recedes into the house, and the door closes.
Jose shows up at Pamela's house around 8 o'clock on Friday, the 13th of February. Around 11:30 that same night, he's seen leaving the house. But the camera is not reported anyone leaving the house together. It was not the case.
Ordinarily, people don't just disappear as they are.
Detectives in Washington, D.C. are investigating the disappearance of 37-year-old Pamela Butler. They're hopeful that this hard-working computer expert's elaborate home surveillance system can shed some light on what happened to her.
She addresses
heavily in a very sophisticated computer system multiple around her house.
But when detectives reviewed the footage, it only adds to the mystery.
They realized that Pam was last seen going into the house, but was never seen coming out of the house.
In fact, Pamela never appears anywhere in the footage after the viewing of Friday, February 13th. However, her boyfriend, Jose Rodriguez Cruz, does.
Investigators were able to look at the video and to see Jose coming and going over the course of a couple of days.
On two of the visits, Jose is seen carrying a duffel bag. And on one of the visits, he has a trash bag with him. Though none of the bags would be big enough to contain the baby.
But considering the unlocked window detectives found in the dining, do they want to witness?
No cameras on that side of the house. A fact that doesn't go unnoticed by detectives.
Needless to say, investigators wanted to talk to all the cameras.
On Wednesday morning, February 18th, one day after Pamela's family reported her missing, detectives bring Jose in for questioning.
According to what he told police, he was lying. Matter of fact, that she would have been everything.
Jose claimed that they had. Jose said Pam was basically cutting me down, saying I'm not a man, saying I don't bring enough finances into the relationship.
After they met, he lost his job. He didn't have a job. He was unemployed.
Would kill you to pick up the check every now and then.
Police have believed that Pamela has really been upset lately. She was very concerned about money. According to Jose, Pam had
Jose told the investigators that Pam mocked him for not being able to perform sexually.
They criticized Pam about her treatment.
Really? What did you teach her? What did you miss? What?
He says that he called her on Valentine's Day to see if he could pick up his things, but there was no answer.
He assumed that Butler and her other officers were having dinner.
Jose tells detectives that over the next couple days, he made several trips to the house to retrieve his things.
And in those times you went by the house, did you ever see it?
No. As soon as she left, so she didn't see.
Jose says that after he collected all of his belongings, he left his spare key behind.
What you doing when you left Pam and have a vacation? Your apartment? No.
He says that he went to an ex-girlfriend's house to spend the night because he was really upset about the breakup. While detectives are suspicious, Jose's explanation is plausible.
Nothing abnormal about the relationship that ends, and if you have things over your girlfriend's house, you're going to want to collect up those things.
And with no evidence linking Jose to any crime, detectives let him go and turn their attention back to Pam's residence.
They processed Pam's house as a suspected crime scene.
They sprayed luminol on the walls, things like that. They took fingerprints. Even some of the traps were taken out of the house. They found nothing.
There was no indication of violent struggle. There was no blood.
The same is true of Jose's apartment in Alexandria. They search his home, they search his car, they come up with nothing. Next, detectives hold the vigil to see his home. Ex-girlfriend Jose claimed he stayed with on Friday night after being dumped by Pam.
In the workplace,
He confirmed that Jose went to the house and he was very upset about it.
You know, anything unusual about his demeanor or appearance?
did you observe any marks or scratches on her?
She tells police that they had talked for a while and he had promised to them.
When police questioned Jose's ex-girlfriend about why their relationship broke off, she candidly admitted that Jose was not performing sexually.
That became a recurring theme.
So Jose's got to be feeling pretty defeated at this point. With Jose's account seemingly checking out, detectives tried a different approach.
They subpoenaed Pamela's cell phone records, cell site information, which is the way we can pinpoint the location of the cell phone.
The records confirmed that Pamela was at home on Friday the 13th.
She last placed the call to a coworker, and then surprisingly, her cell tower that was closest to her home was transmitting her cell phone signal.
Jose had been leaving voice messages on her cell phone as well.
They confirmed his story, that he had called Pam to see about getting his stuff from her house.
However, that isn't all that the cell phone records revealed.
In the days after she went missing, what we found was that there was movement for her cell phone, and it showed cell phone activity.
The trail appears to end in a sprawling park in a Maryland suburb just outside of D.C.
Pam Butler's phone did ping off the tower near Seneca Park.
The park is about 22 miles away from Pam's house, so detectives are wondering why would her phone even be there and who's using it.
It's more than just a touch. It's fixed with if we use nasal gesture, cough, body ache, headache, and muscle stiffness. This week,
Body Treasures now repairs 3 signs of damage: cracks, breakage, split ends.
Oh, is this the Brian my own business? Will you eat me? I thought I'd taste that on YouTube and I didn't.
Detectives searching for 47-year-old Pamela Butler have just uncovered a clue that could lead them to the missing EPA computer analyst.
After her disappearance, Pam's cell phone was pinging off a cell tower that was near Seneca Park. Seneca Park was actually apparently in D.C. So Seneca Park was a little ways to photograph.
Detectives work with Maryland authorities to organize a search of the 6,000-acre park.
It's huge. So police do their due diligence. They search the entire park. There's always an anxious moment when you just waited for the news to reveal.
Despite their best efforts, authorities come up empty-handed.
There is no sign of Pamela, nor a sign.
Also failed to produce any new information.
There are several explanations for this. The phone could have run out of power, or whoever's in possession of the phone could have powered it off and destroyed it.
After the search, they're no closer to finding out what happened to Pamela or her phone.
Still, investigators believe Pam's ex-boyfriend Jose Rodriguez knows more than the other man.
This woman, Pamela Butler, who really are, broke up with her.
Investigators wonder, what if they thought, and maybe things got yet?
Pam had no clue. With no other leads, detectives turned back to Jose for a second round of questioning.
Jose cooperates with police the entire investigation.
Jose remains adamant that the race of their phone has nothing to do with her disappearance.
Jose said, "Oh, so but I didn't flash out, I didn't respond." I'm willing to take a polygraph to prove that she's telling the truth.
Defiant on maintaining his innocence, Jose can agree to a polygraph.
Polygraphs are not accurate, but they are important investigative tools, and they can help direct the investigation.
As the telegrapher steps into the machine, Jose starts having second thoughts.
He almost often gets enraged.
Now, you know who he's messing with. He just goes off and starts cursing.
He essentially ended up storming out of a police station.
His behavior raises some red flags. Detectives have no choice but to let Jose go.
However, it's not something that can be forced on an individual.
While Jose refuses to take a polygraph, he has no problem taking his story to the media.
He's going on TV shows, talking to reporters. He was saying, just because I'm the ex-boyfriend, it's a stereotype. It's today to blame me. But these police are framing him. I've cooperated with them, and yet they are now harassing him.
Harassment that Jose claims is affecting his health.
He was making claims of having PTSD from difficult experiences.
According to Jose, his PTSD stemmed from killing people and having seen people killed while he was a military officer. He wants the public to know he cares for Pamela. He does not know where she is.
I'm not thinking of everybody else. Something must have happened.
He will say, Pamela, if you hear me, we're worried about you. I still love you.
But if Jose didn't do anything to Pam, what's the explanation for her disappearance?
Digging into Pam's finances, detectives uncovered something that may have given Pamela a reason to walk away from her home in Brightwood.
She bought it because of big and as a result, found her property more. And was very for the means to buy properties, in particular in Baltimore, with her brother. And unfortunately, right before she disappeared, her investments take a really big hit. She was very concerned about that.
Especially the businesses people for the home.
We were talking more into the houses and what they were worth. Most people, when the very first were trying to invest in we really didn't have a strategy.
It was possible that under this pressure, she left town. She went to live in London to start over. Is that how Pam Butler disappeared? Given Pam and her brother's newfound financial troubles, detectives must consider another possible motive behind her disappearance.
There was an allegation that Pam's brother Derek had a motive to service this because their business was in jeopardy.
People said Pam was missing because I was sold the real estate.
We had to investigate everything, Derek included.
But as they looked into it, detectives soon began to doubt he had anything to do with his sister's disappearance.
Derek always struck me as the true secondary victim of this crime. Someone who loved his sister's dearly.
First of all, he's breathing. Second of all, he's not on the video. He can't kill her. He's not there.
There's no way he would have harmed
Pam's friends and family are also adamant that she hadn't taken the risk of the from the life she worked so hard to build.
Anything about her, this is that no longer her relationship with my mother. She would never do that. She was able to have a person with a huge love of food, had a good job, and she was secure in her environment. So, anything tragic would happen to her.
With all their leads exhausted, there's only one thing left for detectives to do. The TV crews held a press conference asking the reporters for any information and nothing.
Who may have some information about what happened to her.
Pam's family makes their own appeals as well.
They were as active as the family has ever been not only in the investigation, but going to the media to try to shed light on Pam's disappearance to see if they could get any information from her.
Before long, the family's efforts seemed to go out.
Within 4 minutes, we start getting all these leads. I saw Pam at an apartment building. I saw Pam at a 7-Eleven.
They were outside. I had people that would call me and say, you know, I'm sure I saw Pam when I passed over to police. I'm still hoping that there will be something big. I still don't know what worse.
One week into the search for Pamela's body, an appeal to the public by both investigators and Pam's family has infused the search for the missing DC residents with renewed energy.
Tips began coming in from left and right, and all of them seemed to point to the fact that Pam was still alive.
Several days running down various leads, and Pam's family comes
All kinds of things have been done. But her brain is a strong place.
but time and again, those fakes are gone.
People have seen her, but all of those proven false.
Then, in June of 2009, 4 months after Pam's disappearance, the call everyone's been dreading comes home.
They found the body in Central Sun, maybe about 10 minutes away from the house.
It was a body that was determined to be an African-American female. So instantly investigators thought perhaps they had found Pamela Butler's body.
Although it wasn't the outcome they were hoping for, at least they would know where Pam was and they could probably lay their weapons down.
Just as Pamela's family begins to come to terms with this news, the tables turn once again.
DNA testing showed that that was not Pam Butler.
was released in a very insignificant. Usually it wasn't her, but it was her birth, so now, you know, this thing just continues.
Though for how long?
As 2009 comes to a close, the tips start dwindling, and the case grows cold.
It was very frustrating to me and very frustrating to the police.
Months pass.